Swifties, Beliebers, Little Monsters, Kitty Cats, Mixers, Directioners. You should have guessed it by now. Today we're talking about fandoms and what it means to be a fan.
Being a fan is important to me because being a fan means that I'm excited about something. I'm a big fan of is the band Green Day. I've been a huge fan for the last 10 years, and I feel like being a fan of them has made me into the person that I am now. Like, it's shaped me as a person because being a fan shapes you if you put enough time into it and enough love, I think. It's also given me something to really connect with, which is important because I feel like everybody needs to have something that they connect with that much and something that they can fall back on like that. Like with Green Day, I remember watching a video where the singer said that fans grew up with the band and that they watched them grow as musicians and as people, and that they, in turn, watched the fans grow up with them. That was such a nice thing to hear because, you know, it feels like you got to be a part of that process, like that huge process, and it makes you feel like you're a part of something important and a part of something really big.
What's your fascination of the 1975? I actually hated them at first. When I started listening to every song and every lyric and every detail of their music, it kind of just became a black hole. And it was the only sort of music I would listen to for ages. They are completely unpredictable, so it's kind of why I love them. I found a lot of awesome people in fandoms. It's interesting that you kind of have an immediate connection to someone just because you both kind of realize that you're actual genuine fans. You've been with them for a while. I think a lot of the time people assume a 16-year-old girl that's screaming and crying over her favorite band is being dramatic and insane. But that's a pretty snap judgment, and while it might sometimes be true, it's not always true, and it's not a very empathetic judgment. You don't know what they've experienced or what this band has meant to them. I mean, if you take the Beatles, like, people passed out over them, okay? I mean, anyone can judge whoever all they'd like, but generally it's hypocritical, and it's easier and cooler to laugh at them than relate to them. Most people in fandoms, I think, are pretty nice and open. It's kind of like a weird, unconventional, dysfunctional family. But you just kind of accept one another immediately, and you bond over your, shared love. I've never really actually met any of my idols, and I'd kind of like to keep it that way. Just because I think it can, I don't want to say the illusion can be ruined, but I would just feel like an absolute creep knowing so much about these people's lives and every lyric they've written that is so personal, and just meeting them like, hi, I know all of these things about your life and you've never met me before. So I'd rather not meet them.